Hello, hello. Okay, Google, stop. Hi. Hope everyone's doing okay. I know I am, and I have been trying not to lose my mind during this whole coronavirus thing. It's literally not as pleasant as you would expect. You know, the first week was good, but then afterwards you're kind of like, okay, when can I go drinking with the guys? Like, seriously, I get it. You know, we have to try our best to flatten the curve. And also, first of all, shout out to everyone in the healthcare field, all our doctors, our nurses, our okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. But anyways, all the people in our who are right now working in hospitals or working in communities to help those who are dealing with coronavirus. I thank you all so much, and thank you to all the actual essential workers who are working in our grocery stores, such as Target or Aldi. Thank you to everyone who's making sure the country continues to move and the world continues to spin, and the rest of us can do our part by staying home. And I hope you all are staying home. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so what are, for you, the 3 things you miss most about normal life? Those 3 things for me would be watching sports. Like, there's literally nothing to watch. I'm so excited for this Michael Jordan documentary to come out. I cannot wait. And I also miss day drinking with friends, whether it's over brunch or whether it's just not even drinking at all, but just going out to get coffee. And also, I definitely miss. Actually, I shouldn't say the third one. It might not be appropriate. But anyways, there's a lot of things I miss, and I just cannot wait to go back to normal life and whatever that new normal is. And also just, be reunited with my friends and feel safe and just get back to having a good old time. So, let's move on, you cool cats. By now, everyone should have seen Tiger King. If you have not watched it, you are literally living under a rock. Like, Tiger King is... Okay, first of all, like, I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. When I started watching it, it was with my former roommate, Nick Velosa. Him and I were drinking, having some beers, and as we kept on watching, we were just like, what the fuck is this? And, like, it just got so twisted. And, I don't know, it just... I watched it all, like, binge watched it, like, within 3 days, and some things that just stuck out to me, like, that a feud is deep when it's between a gay man and a woman. I don't know why, but that shit just runs deeper, in my opinion. And Joe Exotic, the man has many talents. I mean, he's good with magic, he's good with animals, he's a leader, a politician, a music artist, a little crazy. Actually, he kind of sounds like Kanye West. But also, I didn't know like a lot of this shit was legit. For instance, Joe won 19% of the vote for governor in Oklahoma, running as a libertarian. Like, that blows my mind. When they introduced the fact that he was running for office, I'm like, oh god, here we go. He's probably only gonna get like 2 or 3% of the vote. No, he got 19%. That's almost like 1 in 5 people believed in Joe's message, and it's kind of interesting because it's kind of interesting only because, like, you really have to think. People voted for this man, but like I always say, like, those who are intellectually inept are the minority in this country. Also, anybody else secretly found Travis attractive? I mean, minus the whole drug addict thing, I mean, if he actually took care of himself, he ain't bad. And also, damn, Carol is that bitch. Like, she is not playing. She's gonna get her money. What blew my mind was the fact that they were threatening to take all of Joe's parents, all their assets, everything they own, over the lawsuits. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Carol does not have a heart. That woman will take everything. And also, how the hell did Jeff not have to testify? That's what blows my mind. Is like watching this. I'm like, why wasn't everyone involved asked to testify? Why was it only certain individuals who were asked to testify? Probably because I agree with whoever said in the documentary that he would have perjured himself. I mean, the man is fishy. And is anyone surprised that the new zoo didn't work out between Jeff and Tim? Like, how I don't get how anybody thought that actually was going to hit the ground running. Like, Jeff doesn't do jack shit. Jeff goes to Vegas, spends all his money, impresses girls by petting little kitties, and then tries to coerce them into sleeping with him and his about a sixth wife. Mm. But anyways, there is a new episode of Tiger King that's supposed to drop sometime this week on Netflix. So look out for it. And some other thing you may have seen this week, or at least highlights of it, even if you don't watch the show, is the Kourtney Kardashian and the Kim Kardashian brawl that went on. I am guilty pleasure. I keep up with the Kardashians, and I know a lot of people give me shit for it. I don't know. It's just fun to watch, and usually I watch reality TV to get away from political shows and just like the reality of our life, if that makes any type of sense. It's kind of ironic actually, but if you watch the show, you would know that these conversations about Kourtney bitching and complaining about having to do work, having to film for the show, it's been ongoing for a while. Like, I'm not kidding you. She's always like, well, I have a lot going on. I'm a mother. I have 3 kids. We just got back from a vacation, and we're about to go on another vacation. And I just don't have time. I'm just so busy. Like, that's literally how Kourtney sounds. And she used to be my favorite because she's pretty attractive, having gotten, like, the least amount of work done on her body. But she is, like, lazy. Like, Kim is out here killing the game, studying law, doing fashion shows, doing her KKW beauty, doing skims, helping people get out of prison and restart their lives. And Kourtney's not really doing much. And every now and then I notice on the show, it's like, oh, I'm so busy. Oh, I guess I should do something. I'll just do a photo shoot for GQ. You know, it's like, there's never anything big. I don't understand what she's so busy about. It's like, Kourtney, welcome to the world. You know, many women in America, many parents alone would love to spend more time with their kids. But, you know, they gotta, like, provide, they gotta put food on the table, and they got to go out and do the job that they do have. Yet you are privileged, more privileged than most of us, but still, like, get over it. Like, you are literally asked to show up to a location A, B, and C, and then have them glam you up, and then you just let the cameras roll. Like, I don't get how you don't like it. You have it made, girl. Like, anybody else would want your job. Anyways, rant over. But I think I always find it funny when I don't know, fights between your siblings. If you do have a lot of siblings, they're like the most serious / non-serious thing ever. Like, your fights are so, like, especially as kids, it happens. But I will say, no one pushes your buttons harder than your siblings. And, like, I was petty as a kid. I was so petty because I would get in trouble because my little brother would do something, then my parents would punish me because he did something wrong, and I should have been taking care of him. And I'm just like, no, that's not my job. That's your job. But anyways, like, I would get in trouble for shit that a Christian would do, and I was petty as hell. I remember one time I got so mad because I have finally had it with the fact that I kept getting in trouble for his mistakes. I love you, brother. But no, I got so mad one day. I was crying. I was crying. This is like, I think 4th or 5th grade. No, it was 5th grade because we had moved into the new house. I was crying, and my parents had just got done like yelling at me, and so I went upstairs, and it was in the fight. All I remember is the fact that it was over the N64. So I went upstairs, and I'm super petty. Y'all should know this. I went upstairs, and, you know, these remotes obviously were wired. I went upstairs, grabbed the remote, and then I went to town with the remote onto the floor. I smashed all of it. And I still don't regret it. It's like, no, I'm not gonna get in trouble, and then you get to fly free. So I went and I took what my brother loved the most, and I destroyed it. Cheers. I'll do it again too. You think I'm playing? But no, seriously, like I think sibling fights are always so funny, and they I don't know. It's like you get into it with your family, you get into it with your cousins or your siblings, and then it's like it can easily like wash over the next day. I don't get it, but that's just how sibling fights are. I'm still petty like that. Don't fuck with me. Anyways,